Requiem for a Dream is a film directed by Darren Aronofsky, starring Jared Leto, Ellen Burstyn, Jennifer Connelly, and Marlon Wayans. The film follows four characters trying to achieve a goal/dream. All four characters believe drugs will help them achieve their goals, but they only dig themselves into a deeper hole than they started in. The score is cinematically disgusting, yet beautiful. It portrays a sort of sadistic play, where all the characters are strings. Requiem for a Dream's editing is messy and isn't paced, mimicking their lives and fleeting enjoyment with the drugs. The filming, the editing, and the camera movements all work together to show the characters' emotions and pains in the scene. The infamous split screen effect was used in many scenes to portray the fact that even though the characters were close physically, they were more far away mentally than they could ever imagine. In the beginning of the film, the shots are very slow, cut very rarely, and were all close-ups. As the film progresses, the cuts become shorter and become wider angles to portray their losing of humanity, and their reliance to drugs becomes stronger, making each moment more fleeting by the second. This technique distances us from the character and who they are, while also showing us how much they've changed. Requiem for a Dream is a film that tackles character development in a way that is rarely ever used. The film is almost backwards in the way that the characters reach catharsis. All four protagonists have something in common. They all want to escape reality and want to succeed, but none of them have the willpower to get control of their lives. So they once again succumb to their fears and addictions. This is very clear in the final act of the film, when they realize their dreams have become nightmares and have completely changed as people and have broken their own boundaries to fuel their addiction. This film could have easily become another sadistic, shock value film, but what detaches it from that genre is this film's intense attention to the characters' motives, emotions, and ambitions. Drugs aren't the only way this movie portrays addiction. Coffee, sugar, and television are shown as destructive. They do this to show that you could also be on the same path as the protagonist. This film scares us because it shows humans at their worst and what we can become. All the characters are lonely and are desperate to be loved, but cannot connect to anyone because of heroin or other substances blocking everyone out of their lives. Every time a character gets close to someone, they use the person, or vice versa. Requiem for a Dream isn't an anti-drug propaganda piece. It also isn't just another film about addictions. As with a lot of films, where it seems the film is trying to force you to believe something. This film doesn't have an opinion, and it's not trying to persuade you of anything. This film is about the art of destruction, and is a deep dive into the human psyche, and it shows how terrifying the mind really is.